Okay, and so now we have this, and now it looks just like everything else, okay? But keep in mind, when we do that division, if it's a negative, you need to flip, okay? So, on the 17, is that gonna be open or closed? Open. Okay, so we're gonna go to the 17 and make an open dot.
Do you require what to be shown on this?
Yes, I did. That one out of two sets, some of you guys don't need to on one set.
No. What if I can just fit it in my head?
17.
You did not. I can do most of these two steps in my head, so that's what I was asking.
Okay, on this, which way are we going? N is smaller or bigger?
Small.
Smaller. Okay, so I'm gonna go towards the negatives. Oh, sorry, I'm just like standing right in front of you.
Mrs. Henning, I was gonna say, I got you, I got rid of my mom a long time ago, more like she got rid of me, but.
Okay, my camera's on, so can you not?
Okay.
Okay, look at 21. Okay, who's the third wheel on their date? The 3. Okay, so we need to move him first. Okay, so drop your third wheel off. So we're going to say plus 3, plus 3. What is negative 7 plus 3? Negative 4. Okay, and then now we're ready to break up that couple. Okay, how do I break that up? It is divide right now. Multiply. Yeah. Okay, what did we multiply by? Did we multiply by a negative? No, we did not. The 4 right here, we times by 4, times by 4, it was positive. Okay, so keep thinking about that. Like if you multiply or divide by a negative, you gotta flip your sign. Okay, so on the 16, is that gonna be open or closed? Closed, so go to the 16. Put your closed up. X is what? Which part of the mouth am I touching first? The big or the small?
Big.
Big. So am I going to go negatives or positives? Positives. Okay, 23. Who's the third wheel on their date? The 6. How do I move a minus 6? Plus 6. Okay, so I'm going to get 3 in. What is 45 plus 6? 51. Okay, and then how do I break up that couple? Divide. Okay, and I would say the majority of the time it's going to be divide as your last step. Okay, sometimes you're going to multiply, but the majority of the time it's going to be. Okay, do we need to flip our sign? What did we divide by? Positive 3. Okay, so we don't need to flip. Okay, what is 51 divided by 3? 17? Somebody agree? I don't know what it is, so. Okay. On the 17, is that going to be open or closed? Okay. N is what? Which part of the mouth am I going to touch first? The bigger. So am I going to go negatives or positives? Positives. Okay, 25 looks a little bit different. Why? The parentheses. Okay, all that means is you need to times everything. Okay, so there's really a 1 right here. So what is 3 times 1? 3. So we're going to get 3p. 3 times 3. 9. Okay, and now it looks just like all the other problems. Okay, so we do 3 times 1, 3 times 3. Okay, who is the third wheel on their date? In the plus 9. So how do I move that? Yep, we're going to subtract 9. Okay, negative 45 minus 9. Negative 54. Okay, and then how do we break up that couple? Divide. And what I tell you, most of the time you're going to do what last? Divide. Okay, most of the time. Okay, what is negative 54 divided by 3? Negative 18. Okay, and again, we divided by a positive 3, so we don't need to change our sign. Okay, even though the 54 is negative, even though the 18 is negative, we divided by negative or positive 3. Okay, so on the 18, is that going to be open or closed? Huh? Open. Okay, and then we're saying P is what? Which part of the mouth am I going to touch first? Smaller. So am I going to go negatives or positives?
Negative.
Negatives. Okay, 27. Who's the third wheel on their date? The 5. Good job. I gotta write mine down here because my marker won't fit in there. Okay, how do I move that 5 though? Minus 5. Okay, so we're gonna say minus 5, minus 5. What is 13 minus 5?
8.
Okay, and then what? How do I break up that couple? We're gonna times by 2. And so I'm gonna get 16.
I was trying to figure this problem out, but I thought it was 18 instead of 8.
Okay, on the 16, is that gonna be open or closed? Open. Okay, and then this says B is what? Bigger. Okay, so we're gonna go this way, yeah. Okay, here's what I can say.